Guyanese Critic is coming to you from 21 Lal Chand Street, Better Hope, where last night around 11:15, one Daniel Nandalal was shot in his back and has unfortunately died from that wound. First, this story was mainly about a robbery, and I have just spoken to family members. That is a little sketchy since police are looking at different reasons, as you would hear from family members. There's a certain amount of dissatisfaction with how this has been dealt with. I know everybody cannot be pleased, but you will hear from the witnesses, three individuals who were here when Lal Chand was shot. Unfortunately, they did not see anything because of where they were positioned. I will go through the crime scene and show you exactly what happened here last night, about 11:15. There are claims that this 29-year-old young man was sitting right in the seat there where you see this individual is sitting. He was sitting right there, and someone stood here because rain was falling, visibility was poor. Someone was standing here and shot him in his back. I think they would be more in this position because the witnesses to this, that young lady being one of them, were in a little back that way, and this polling was down at the point in time. This gate was closed, rain was falling. You're gonna hear from the witnesses themselves what happened and how it happened. It's a very small, confined area, and at the time this polling here was down, it was closed. It was about 11 o'clock in the night. This individual was sitting right here. The victim was sitting in that seat. Where were you? This young lady was sitting on this chair, and this gentleman, who's the dad, by the way, this is the cousin, this is a family friend, and the dad had gone to the washroom and was just coming back from the washroom when he heard a loud sound. When he came out, he learned that it was a gunshot. Can you tell me exactly what happened here?
I heard Daniel interacting with somebody on the road.
Yeah.
And then I didn't hear what the person saying to him, but I heard him saying that come back tomorrow, the man in the home. So after that he stand and he was rushing in here. Then I heard a gunshot and he fell on the ground.
So he was rushing in. Obviously he saw them.
I figured.
Maybe he saw the gun.
I figured that.
Okay.
And he fell on the ground, and then we started to holler, thief.
Okay.
Because we don't know if the person coming in or what they're going to do.
Yeah.
By the time we to run out and everything, we didn't see nobody.
Okay.
But a guy up the street said after the gunshot, he saw two guys on a bicycle with hoodies.
Okay.
Going east. And then we took him to the hospital.
You give me some complaints about what happened in the hospital. Tell me what happened at the hospital.
We took him to Woodlands.
Okay.
With intentions that...
That would have been, he would have get the best treatment there.
Exactly.
Tell me what happened at Woodlands.
So they told us to lodge down 60,000 for the ward fee, which we did. Waiting on the doctor to come to tell us how much the surgery would cost. So when the doctor Amran came, they claimed that we have to lodge down 550,000 in order for them to operate on it.
What time is that? It's about 1 o'clock in the morning?
No, that's after 11.
After 11. So right away, about a half an hour, you were at the hospital by then?
I figured a little more.
Okay.
But the doctor took a little while to reach there.
So about 12:30, because this happened here about 11:15?
Yeah, about 12, that's what I say.
Okay.
So we said, so if we don't have this money to pay here now, what is our other option? They say you have to pay the money in order for them to operate. We have to lodge down that 550,000.
Okay.
So the other option is to take him to Georgetown Hospital.
And you had to take that option after.
Which we get a ambulance and we took him. But by that time, he was severely bleed out already.
Okay. You think if Woodlands was the more caring hospital, he might have been alive?
I said, to my opinion, if they had chosen a life over money, he would have been alive here.
All right. Okay. You're going to hear from the second individual who was here. Tell me what you experienced here.
Well, as you see,
You're sitting here, you're backing the whole
I
thing.
was sitting here,
Yeah.
she was sitting there.
Yeah.
I was backing the deceased,
Yeah.
right? And the father went to the washroom, and he was there on his phone and Facebook or normal chat, right? And I hear that he's talking to somebody, come back later or whatsoever, but I didn't hear the person outside.
Okay.
I only hear the deceased voice. I didn't know what the outside person asked him or what transpired. And then I see rush for come pay and blam, and he fall here.
Okay. All
That
right.
was it. From there, me and she start to scream, and then other people, I couldn't look over the time because bullet firing. I can't push myself, run out, rush out to see who is it.
And this Poland was down. This was locked
Yeah,
off
the
here.
rain
Okay.
was falling, and
Okay.
he was sealed off, so I
Okay.
couldn't have no view. So I did not see anybody, no movements, no vehicle, no bicycle. And then we start to gather for carry to the hospital.
Your car took him to the hospital? Okay, so that was like instantaneous.
Yes.
As soon as the place clear, you picked him up, put him in.
Within 5 minutes, we got him into the car.
Okay, cool. All right. Be hearing from the dad of the victim. Yeah, Chief. Can you tell me exactly what happened here last night from your...
Good. Hobbies around here. Normally, I just drink one beer.
Okay.
I got to time, right? I got work Sunday. So the rain come down. I just normally out of the bridge there stand up, you know.
Okay.
Now the rain come down, so I come inside, I pull this pole and block this place. So I sit around here now. So me I got bring on three beer for drink.
Okay.
Me see my man pass, so me peep and see how far he gone.
Just through this thing here, you see?
No, me walk aside there.
Okay.
So I see the man gone. So I said, Daniel, gone. Because every time I pass now, I just peep see for bandit, all right?
Yeah.
But me left and go to the bathroom. Me come bring the beer. After the bathroom, I bring the beer and come back. Me hear this guy shout hard. Me don't gunshot, this guy shout hard. Later now when me run, we see this man flat around, he saw how to back.
Okay.
Anyway, we said, bye. Abi Shailak Lab Hospital by a doctor, by what I mean, by me, I got them around in a rain to see which side he tore now, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Gone to the hospital, now with them, now the hospital refused to buy the guy money for the girl attack. Then we come back now, the police them depend on me now, we got a station. Fine, I'm asking them, Mr. Man, before I come find out all this thing, buddy. I come to the spot and I go see how much feed this thing got and how much, what weight he got and what.
Okay.
I got confused me here. The way how them operate with me, like if the man for sell like I really shoot this bike, that's just
Okay.
tell them.
Okay.
Mr. Man, like you feel that I need shoot this bike. I mean, I tell you what, the bike, the man come in the gate, the bike come on the side of the pale in there.
You
One
said
come.
they did gunpowder residue testing.
One in the sorrow up me half for see me got right the same thing I talk about it just.
Gunpowder residue testing, yeah. And they did that for you too, right?
Yes.
Okay, and the hand. So they did it for all three of
You
you.
not find nothing.
To some extent, you're dissatisfied with how...
How they behave towards me, man.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know whether the standard operational procedures as it relates to investigation of
Me tell
murders,
them, play,
but
Mr. Man, I know I got to do your work, but to me, one thing, come with me and I'm going to show you where the bench there, where the chair there, how much feed I can trigger, you can measure them for me.
he was explaining to me something with a shell that dropped a...
Now the gunshot, when the bike fall along there, when everybody start run over, so the shell there, then show me the shell. Why
Okay,
put this
let me
pick up the
see.
shell?
So the shell was somewhere on the ground here? Okay. seat there, yeah. So they were worried as to why is the shell all the way back over here when the gunshot came from over there.
On the edge of the fence.
Okay,
So
yeah,
if I can stretch over your hand
yeah.
and shoot.
Okay.
And the fence are rotten there.
Well, most likely, I was told your son was rushing to come in here, so you would have seen something.
You must see the bio
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something,
You must
not
see.
gonna run for coming.
Okay. So, you was telling me something about the
Now
police
man-
moving the shell
policeman pick up the
unprofessional.
shell.
With his bare hands?
With the bare hand, the other man, the other one, the other police said, no, you can't do that. You're supposed to use some cord chief for me, you know, you have to pick them up with. And next thing you know, me see, me there also with the mingle and with all the confusion. Suddenly me see that the shell right along the back. Me don't know when he bring
So you found that to be very suspicious?
me don't know when he bring back the shell and put on it.
Okay. Alright.
But they supposed to go to the right procedure. Push on pencil or some tweezers or something because then I got instrument for pick it up for see if we got print on them.
Okay.
Then I do that. Now when he carry him out there, he must see, I don't know if he holding hand and wipe out or he do, me can't tell you. Next thing you know, me see, suddenly the shell back there.
I must express my condolences to you and family, and I'm also hoping that in highlighting this, someone would hear something.
Come, right? The way how them got your station there and them question young question. They might try to show you, no, Mr. Man, like I just say, like me do this thing over, man.
Okay.
Now, with all this going on, come and see what happened here now. Now, me can't go and tell the media, then come me from what I to the media, then because they're going to say me like me or sabotage the police force. If you talk, you're right, you're gonna spite me now.
I sense your frustration, and
So
I
me
would
like
tell
me
you.
telling you like what I to the people, man, because me talk anything, something the police might say, come and lock me up.
I don't think that could happen because you have the right to express how you feel, and in cases like this, you're visibly frustrated. You're upset of your loss.
You don't tell me yet, man. What? Listen to me. The detective wanna take the statement. Me say, buddy, before you got tell me all this and me and you tell me 4 feet this car, me tell you 4 feet the car we got, and when you come and see I'm a 3 feet, you gonna say me lie. Come, let me go there to the spot, let me get over this thing here where you ask me, and let me go up on the road. You gonna go there shop and I will find out if they see anybody with them bicycles.
Okay.
They say them know how to do their work. Me not see they go nowhere yet. They even go neighborhood to find out how if they buy this or this or live good or if I have Irish people. You know, things like that, you just can't find out.
Okay.
Then I do not like that. Then
Well,
just pressure me all the time.
I sense your dissatisfaction. I sense your frustration. You know, my condolences to you and family. The fact that you actually witnessed this thing or were here is very impacting on you. Really, really sorry about this. And I'm hoping that in highlighting this, somebody would have heard something or seen something to be able to afford you the opportunity to get justice. So I'm hoping.
Presence here, not ready about it. To me, like them, not ready. Then I approach this thing the right way. You're not supposed to go pick up the thing, so man. You're not supposed to get some sort of evidence there. You're not supposed to go with a courtship or something. You watch detective movies and I see all the man or some movie this thing there.
Well, it's not about the movies alone. I think they're trained. They're supposed to be trained to know how to deal with things like that. But I'm hoping that because it's still early, it's the first day. I'm hoping, and 24 hours ain't finished yet. I'm hoping something turns around and afford you the opportunity to justice. Because it's still sketchy. Nobody took anything. You're still unaware as to what really would cause this.
You got a snacky there on the roof top there, right? Them snacky the open. All you can know the snacky the open. You have it in here, right?
Okay.
But remember, you could have go out a road, the police could have go out a road and investigate and snack it then. If they see to buy bicycle pass through here or whatsoever.
Okay.
You know, God come in a man and love you, go see me.
Okay. All right. I'm hoping something in highlighting this, something or somebody sees it and ensure that justice comes to this family for your loss. You have anything else that these things were done in any ways affected that you want to talk about?
One thing I would like to say is that the police, they need to come out and do their jobs and stop looking at the family.
Yeah,
Because they treat us like murderers.
Okay, you felt
We are not
uncomfortable with that.
warriors.
Okay,
I'm very uncomfortable.
all right.
Maybe how them a treat today.
Well, you couldn't have said it clearer, and I will ensure that they get the message. And I'm hoping that justice will come to this family. All right?
I'm hoping that too.